This is a cautionary tale, and this is why I urge women to be very careful, very mindful, and use a lot of discernment whenever they are posting on Instagram. And I firmly believe that that app is full of monitoring spirits, evil eye, and male energy harvesters. Like at this point in my life, with the mindset that I have now, you could not even pay me $1 million to post sacred moments, good news, personal matters, relationships, children on that app. And let me tell you why. Something that happened over the weekend really reinforced this mindset that I have. So I don't really utilize Instagram for personal reasons. I have a couple of pages for my businesses and that's it. And the last time I posted on my personal Instagram grid was like February back in Barcelona. It was like a selfie I took. And then on my personal Instagram story, I'll maybe post like once a week, once every 2 weeks. And it's like food I make, pictures of my pets, like a show that I'm watching. But like I do not ever post personal things on Instagram. Like I just don't do that anymore. Like I said, with the mindset that I have now, I just don't think it's necessary. And what happened over the weekend really reminded me why. So I was home Saturday night with my man. We were watching the World Series for baseball, and I'm not a sports girl. I don't really know anything about sports. However, my man is a sports guy. He loves baseball. So he's been teaching me all about baseball, and I've been watching it with him because it's something that he enjoys doing. So there is one player. His name is Shohei Ohtani. I had no idea who this guy was before my man told me about him, and apparently he's like the best baseball player since Babe Ruth. And I've gotten to see him on all of these World Series games. You know, he's on the Dodgers. Apparently he's this great guy. But I noticed when we were watching Game 7, the final game of the World Series, that he looked very tired, had a lot of dark circles under his eyes. So I took a picture of it and I posted on my Instagram story with the caption, "Wow, this guy needs some serious eye cream and a spa day." You know, he looks very exhausted from carrying his team on his back. And I said, listen, I know nothing about sports. My man is very locked in watching the World Series, and you know, this is just an observation I made. I posted that to my story with that caption, okay? And it was like 9 p.m. It was maybe an hour after the World Series game started, and it went on until like midnight, I believe, when the Dodgers won. But posted it on my story, and I forgot about it till the next morning. I woke up, I'm not even kidding, to like 10 different DMs from random guys that I have not seen or talked to in years. Maybe I just gave them my Instagram, you know, if they've asked, or I said no kindly to a date that they asked me on, but like I didn't even know if they were still following me or keeping tabs on me. Like I just have forgotten about them because they're forgettable people. I woke up to 10 different DMs saying, "Oh, you have a man? Oh, a man? Oh, hope you're doing well." Like guys that I've not heard from in years, literally just from saying I'm watching the World Series with my man. This is an observation I've made about a player's dark circles. And they were like, "You have a man? Hope you're doing well. Oh, you're not single anymore?" Like weird. That is such weird behavior. And I looked, some of these guys were not even still following me, and like I wasn't following them either, but like you're keeping tabs on me, you're looking at my stories like that, and you're not even following. Like it's weird. And the reason why I have a public Instagram is because I use this app, TikTok, for content creation. And sometimes when you do brand deals or if you're getting sent free products, these companies will ask you to link your Instagram to like verify that you are a real person, but that's about it. But it's just so weird. Like I firmly believe that Instagram is full of male energy harvesters, monitoring spirits, and like I will not be roped into having these fruitless dialogues with these types of men. Like it's so strange to me. Needless to say, when I woke up and saw these replies, I quickly deleted that story. Like nobody on Instagram needs to know that I have a man. Nobody does. Nobody needs to know anything on Instagram. Also, it goes without saying, I did not feel the need to further validate any of these men's replies to my story at all whatsoever. Like, I don't need to be roped into fruitless dialogue with men that have no business interacting with me or exchanging energy with me. Like, I don't need that at all in my life. And even if you are posting like selfies, thirst traps, like beautiful pictures of yourself, and men are replying saying like, "You look hot, you look beautiful," sending heart eyes, don't even acknowledge them. Don't even like their replies. Don't do that. Do you think someone like Lori Harvey, for example, if she posts a beautiful picture of herself on Instagram, she's replying or liking men saying, "You look gorgeous," sending heart eyes? No, she's not doing that. You don't need to do that either. That app is just full of weirdos, full of weirdos. And if you want to get spooked even a little bit more, listen to this. And I'm going to also attach a photo just to prove it to you. guys, because I think that this is so weird. So I do not have a lot of followers on Instagram. For somebody who is like creating content, like I have a much larger follower base on here, and I only have like maybe 4,700 followers on Instagram, and I've been using that app for like a decade and a half now. Okay, so I don't have a lot of followers on Instagram, but I looked at my impressions. And I had 52,000 impressions on Instagram. And like I said, I'm not actively using it. I'm not actively posting content on there. I had 52,000 impressions just from the past month alone. So that's like views on my page, views on my stories, views on my posts, and I'm not posting. Like, I'm really not posting. 52,000 impressions. And guess what? 60% of those impressions, 60% were from non-followers. Isn't that so weird? Like, that app, like I said, full of weirdos, monitoring spirits, evil eye, like, I don't want to use that anymore.